As I said for you guys yesterday, I'm gonna send for you a worksheet, but prefer to solve this worksheet today together here in our class. Okay, so first for absence, Rahman Aus, okay.
I'm here.
And Shawan, Khalid, Daya, Mahdi, Majd.
Yes, Mr. I'm here.
Okay, Omar Abu Zahra, Omar Isam, Omar Abu Zahra,
Mr. S, I'm
Yes,
here.
Mr. Amir.
Omar Isam,
Yes, Mr. Amir.
White Sinag. Okay, Omar Hussam, Arami,
Yes, Mr. I'm with you.
Nidal, are you here?
Yes, Mr.
Okay, Osama Yunus, Walid Maher,
Yes, Mr. Hello.
Walid
Mr. You
Maher.
called my name?
Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Fahd,
صباح الخير يا مستر.
صباح النور. رافي. Okay. علي وائل. علي وائل. He's not here. So absent. Bismillah. The first question here, we will take some problems about guys' basic integration problems quickly, but what we have said in the previous sessions. And the first question, it's simple and easy. Let's ask first, Fahd, the integral of 5x squared minus 8x plus 5 is?
مستر 5x squared بتصير x power by x cubed over 3
And the
5x cubed 5x cubed power by 3 over 3.
Yes, 5x cubed over 3.
3 minus 8x squared over 2
minus 8x squared over 2
plus 5x
plus 5x plus what?
plus c.
Yes, so simply we can write it as 5 over 3
x cubed minus 4x squared plus 5x plus c.
Plus 5x plus c. Yeah, this is the first question. Next question. Okay. Next question, Rafi. Number 2.
Negative 6 x to the power 4 plus 9x to the power 3
over 4, okay?
Over 4 plus 9x to the power 3 over 3
Yes.
plus 4x over 1.
4x squared.
4x squared over 2, sorry.
Yes.
And minus 3.
3 is constant, so it's a 3 will be 3x. 3 is constant, right? So if it's constant, we write it as find the integral بتاعها تكون 3x and then plus c. Yes, or equal here. Negative 6 over 4, simplified, it will be negative 3 over 2, x to the power of 4. And 9 over 3.
3 to the power x.
Power of 3.
Plus 2x squared.
Yeah, 2x squared.
Plus c.
Thank you. Okay, Omar Isam, question 3. Yes, Omar. integrate x to the power of 3 over 2 plus 2x plus 3.
Yes,
dx.
mister.
Yes.
We'll add 1 to the exponent.
3
make
over 2
it,
plus 1.
Yes, 6 over 2.
5 over 2. 5 over 2. If we add 2 over 2, a 1 gives 5 over 2.
Okay,
And this,
sorry.
yeah, this all over what?
Over 5 over 2.
Yeah. Then plus?
Plus 2x squared over 2.
Plus 2x squared over 2. Plus what?
Plus 3x plus c.
Plus c. Yeah, this 5 over 2 can be written as 2 over 5x to the power of 5 over 2 plus x squared plus 3x plus c. Thank you.
مستر ممكن اعمل نمبر 4.
يا عبد الرحمن.
اوكي فيرست مستر خلينا نظبط الشكل بتاعها. خليها 8x باور نيجاتيف 1.
Yes, it's 8
x باور
over
نيجاتيف
x.
1
You write it as x power negative 1. Good.
minus 5x باور نيجاتيف 2 plus 6x negative 3 power negative 3.
Yes.
Okay. Now it will be 8x over 1 and 8x صح?
Yes, we said guys we're gonna add 1 and divide by the new exponent for all except x to the power of negative 1. Here is the rule. قال لك for all x to the power of n except negative 1. طيب negative 1, if you remember from the first term that what's the derivative d over dx of ln x? The derivative of ln x. It was 1 over x. So
yes.
when I say the integral of 1 over x or x to the power of negative 1 gives ln x.
Which is the same.
يعني 8 ln x.
Yes, it's now 8 ln x.
ln x تمام. Okay. Minus 5x to the power of negative 1 over negative 1. بإمكانك تخليها تكنسل نيجاتيف مع نيجاتيف تحطها بوزيتيف.
Positive خلاص. Okay, and then.
Okay, and 6x power negative 2 over negative 2.
Yes, 6x to the power of negative 2 over negative 2 plus
plus
c. Yes,
yeah.
plus the c. So the answer here is 8 ln x plus 5 over
5 over x. بإمكانك تخليها 5 over x عشان تشيل نيجاتيف و negative 3 over x squared.
Negative 3. Yes, negative 3 over x squared. أحسن. X squared down. Yes, عمر. Yes. Negative 3. Yes. Do you have any question? Over x squared plus what? Plus the c.
مستر.
Yeah.
لا 5x power negative 1 مش المفروض تكون over negative 1 مش 1.
It was first negative and dividing by negative 1 we flip it to positive. Okay. So your answer here is 8 ln x plus 5 over x minus 3 over x squared plus c. Okay guys, thank you يا عبد الرحمن. Next. Yes, Khalid. Allah Khalid. Next question. Yes, Khalid. How to integrate the radical x plus 1 over 3 radical x dx. Khalid. يلا solve.
نخليها x power half ولا لا؟
Yes. Integral of radical x can be written as x to the power of 1/2
plus 3 times x power minus half.
X. Right. Then integrate. And the integral of x to the power of half.
بتصير 3 over 2.
Add 1 and divide. Over 3 over 2 over the new exponent. Right. Plus
3 over 2. يعني 2x 3 بتصير
بعدين
بتصير هاف هذيك. بس 3x باور هاف على هاف.
Yes, 3x power half على half plus
بلس c.
c. Now rewrite it in simplest form. The denominator of the denominator is numerator, so this 2 comes up here as numerator, 2 over 3 x to the power of 3 over 2 plus 6x to the power of half plus c. Why? Because this what? This 2 in the denominator of the denominator, so becomes a numerator. 2 times 3 is what? Is 6. And this 2 تطلع فوق تبقى 2 over 3. So this is my final answer. Also, you can write it in radical form. If you like to write it in radical form, it will be 2 over 3 the square root of x cubed plus
6 root x.
6 root x plus what? Plus c. So this is your what? Final step, final answer. Okay, thank you, Khalid.
No.
Very good.
Sir,
Okay.
can I do the next one?
يا أبو زهرة يلا.
Okay. Sir. Versus, sir, it will be 12x to the power of 7 over 4.
3 over 4 plus 1 is 7 over
7
4.
over 7 over 4.
7 over 4.
And then minus 9x to the power of 8 over 3.
1 minute, please. Select. Yes.
And then minus 9x.
Yes, it's 7 over 4. Yes. Then minus
9x to the power of 8 over 3.
5 over 3 plus 1 also
Yes,
gives
8
over 3. We add 1 and divide by the new
over 8
exponent,
over
8
3.
over 3 plus the c.
Then, sir, it will be 48x to the power of 7 over 4 over 7.
X to the power of 7 over 4.
And then minus
23.
27x. Minus 27x to the power of 8 over 3 over 8.
8 over 3, yes. Plus what? Plus the c. And leave your answer in this form.
C.
Okay. Thank you, Omar. Very good.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you. Nidal, the next question. Number 7. Yes, Mr. Nidal. How to find the integral of x squared plus 4 over x squared? What is your idea here? We have to work first on this fraction before we start to find the integral. So it's better to yes, it has a common denominator of x squared. So we can write our answer here as
x squared over x squared.
Yes, the sum of two fractions. Yes, x squared
plus 4 over x squared.
You are Fahd, right?
Yes, Mr.
ماشي. Where's Nidal? Thank you, Fahd. Yeah, good idea. So we have to split out here this fraction as a sum of two fractions, x squared over x squared and 4 over x squared. You can, Nidal, yeah. x squared over x squared 1 plus 4 بدل ما هي تحت x squared we can write it as 4x to the power of negative 2 dx. Yeah. Integral of 1 is x, nice. And the integral of 4x to the power of negative 2, 4x to the power of negative 1 فعلا بس divide become divide by negative 1 plus the constant of integration. X
plus negative 4
becomes a negative, yes. 4 over x plus what? Plus c. Yes, this is your final answer. Thank you, Nidal. So the idea here, when we have a fraction and there is a common denominator, yani one term only, we can split out the fraction into two fractions, sum or difference. Next idea, Usama Yunus. Integral of 1 over x radical x. Yes, Usama? أسامة يونس. Usama, do you hear me? Okay. Okay, let me ask guys here, Omar Husam, solve this question. The integral of 1 over x radical x.
مش عارف
1 over
x times x exponent half.
Yes, yes.
Okay, 1 over x times exponent half.
1 over x
okay.
times 1 over radical x.
Radical x.
dx. Yes.
So be
First
x
one, 1 over x can be written as x power negative 1, right?
multiply x power negative half.
Excellent. X power negative half, right?
Negative, yes.
Yes, negative half because it's in the denominator. Now, integral of, we can write it as a single x by adding
exponents. So it will be negative 3 over 2.
By adding the exponent, which is negative 1 and negative half.
Half.
Yes.
It will be negative 3 over 2.
Negative 3 over 2, right?
Yes.
dx.
Add 1 to the exponent, so it will be negative half and over negative half.
Yes, negative 3 over 2 plus 1 over the new exponent, which is negative 3 over 2 plus 1. Yes, we have x now. When we add 1 to the exponent, negative 3 over 2 plus 1 gives
negative half.
Negative half, right? Over negative half. This all over negative 1 over 2, like this in the denominator, which can be written as finally
x exponent negative half.
لا ال 2 بتطلع فوق كده.
negative 2
negative 2 over انزل تاني الاكس باور negative half انزلها تحت في الدenominator becomes radical x in the denominator plus the c. Very good.
Mr. Can you repeat the last part?
The last part, the last step only, or the last 2 steps?
Yes, the last step.
The last step. We just added 1 to negative 3 over 2 and divide by the new exponent. أعطانا negative half. Dividing by negative half. But the complex fraction, when we have 1 over negative 1 over 2, the denominator of the denominator becomes a numerator. يعني this 2 بتطلع فوق. So we have 2 over negative 1 or negative 2. And the x power negative half means 1 over radical x is x to the power of negative half. أنا رجعت تاني نزلتها تحت in the denominator. Okay, done? It's clear now? Okay. This question number 8. Next question. Next question. Yes, Rafi?
1 t squared plus 3 t squared.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
T squared plus 3t squared.
Yeah, distributive property. So the integral of t squared times 1 is t squared plus 3t to the power of, when multiplying t squared by 3t gives 3t power 3. Okay. Then integrate it. T to the power of
2 over 2.
No, it's 2. When we add 1 عليها
3, sorry, 3 over 3 plus 3 t double 4 over 4.
Yes.
Plus c.
Plus c, and leave it like this. Thank you. Okay. Ram Gamal?
Yes, Mr.
Yes, Ram. Yalla, solve number 10.
Okay. Shall we do here?
Expanding, صح?
We will do expand, I think.
أيوة, expand first. Yeah.
Okay. It would be 2t to the power of 4. 1 second, I will calculate.
Mr. I have a question.
Yes.
مستر في اول expand بتكون a squared على a كلها يعني حتى 2 ولا بس 2
على 2 yes على 2 يعني
على 2 كمان
the rule is a plus b طبعا على 2 كمان it'll be a squared plus 2ab plus b squared يعني square the first term كامل يعني square the 2 also يعني square
okay
the
يبقى
t squared
4 يبقى 4t to the power of 4
yes
this will be the same.
Multiply first by second by 2.
It will be negative by the same.
Multiply الأول بالثاني 2. Yes, and 2t squared
times 1
be the same. Minus 1 the same. 2t squared.
4
minus 2 كمان 4
t to the power of 2. Then plus 1.
Plus squaring of 1 is 1.
Okay, we will do now the integral for each one.
One second. Yes.
We will add 1, so it will be.
Yes, dx.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
4t to the power of 5 over 5 minus 4t to the power of 3 over 3
minus 4t to the power of 3 over 3
plus x
plus t.
Okay, then plus c.
You can write 4 over 5 like this in this way. T to the power of 5 minus 4 over 3 and then t to the power of 3
plus t plus c.
Plus c. Thank you, Ron.
Okay, welcome.
Welcome. Very good. Okay, next idea. What do we have here? Yes. Where's Abdelaziz? Absent today? Abdelaziz Rahal. Absent, right? طيب وليد ماهر. الله وليد.
يلا مستر. Number 11, right?
Yes, number 11. I would like to save only. Yes, number 11. 11. Yes. Yes, معلش. يلا. Equal.
So the y squared, which is gonna be
y squared and
yes,
the
y
other.
squared.
أيوه هذا الفانكشن. Write it as what or what?
To the power negative. Yes, negative 1 over 3.
Inside over outside. يعني the inside exponent
yes,
over
1 over
the
3.
index. 1 over 3. dy equals.
أعمل add the exponent.
Yes.
Okay, which is 2 over 3. No, sorry. 2 over 3.
Y and 2/3. 7 over 3.
7 over 3.
Yes.
Y yes. Now add 1 to it. 7 over 3 plus 1, which is 10 over 3.
10 over
Why is it
3?
power 10 over 3 over 10 over 3?
Over 10 over 3. Plus
C.
طيب 10 over 3, flip it and write it next to the y.
3y over 10. Yes, to the power 10 over 3.
Over 10. Right? Plus C.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum, Mr.
Alaikum salam.
Yes, sorry, I wasn't responding. I was doing something, Mr. Sorry.
Okay.
Can I answer?
No, you will not answer this question.
Okay.
Okay, because it's easy. I'm going to answer it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, here, what's the integral of d theta? It's what? Theta plus c. Okay, like the integral of what? Of dx. What's the integral of dx? Is x plus c, because it's 1 dx and 1 here is x. The integral of 1 is x. Because the derivative of x is what? Is 1. The derivative of
like theta here in the place of x.
That is theta x. Yes, Usam, answer the next question, number 13. Yes. Shama.
Yes, Mr. Okay.
Yep.
Integral of 7 sine x. Okay, so it's going to be negative 7 cosine x.
Yes, 7 is a constant, leave it outside, and then find only the integral of sine x.
Sine
and
x, which is
this
negative
central,
cosine x.
which is negative cosine what? X,
X.
plus c.
Plus c, yeah.
And then write what here? Negative 7 cosine x plus c. No need to write. خلاص, negative 7. Okay, it's what here? You see my screen, guys?
Negative 7.
Negative 7.
Yes, Mr.
Cosine x plus c.
Plus c.
Okay. Thank you, Sam. نروح ل question number 14, which is 5 cosine theta plus d theta, which is 5 as a constant, the integral of cosine theta d theta, and the rule here, just a rule, we just apply the rule here, leave the 5 the same, and the integral of cosine is sine. The integral of cosine is what? Is sine. The integral of cosine is what? Is sine theta plus c. Question 15. Yes.
Can I answer?
Yes, Majd. In this question, the same as question number 13, but the difference, we have 3, right, Majd? We have 3 as a coefficient of x. Yes, since we have 3, we write Majd the 9 as a constant, barra الانتجرال, and then find the integral of sine 3x dx. 9 stay the same. Listen carefully, guys. As we said in question number 13, your voice is too low. Who's talking, guys? طيب, Ali. What's the integral of sine? We said it's a negative cosine. Negative cosine 3x. بس الجديد هنا يا شباب, you should divide by 3. You should divide by 3. Pay attention, all of you, please. You should divide by 3. And in the chain rule, in the first term, for differentiation, we just multiply by 3. Okay, so if I ask anybody here to find the derivative of cosine 3 of cosine 3x, yes, the derivative d over dx of yes, if I ask anybody here to find the derivative of cosine 3x, طبعا sure, you would say for me it's a negative sign. It's a negative sign, the derivative. The derivative of cosine 3x is negative sign 3x multiplied by 3, if you remember, guys. Multiplied by 3, which is the derivative of the angle, or the derivative of the inner function. So that's why we divided by 3 here. Because in the differentiation, كنت عامل multiplying by 3. So in the integral, you should divide by this 3. It's important. So 9 divided by, here is negative خلي بالكم, negative cosine 3x. So my answer will be negative 3, because 9 over 3 is 3, and we have negative, so it becomes a negative 3 cosine 3x plus c. Yes, the next question. Yes, Abu Zahra?
Yes, Mr.
Yes.
Okay.
Cosine 4 theta d theta.
12 برا مستر. بعدين ف 12 integral cosine 4 theta d theta. Then Mr. 12 negative sine.
No. Cosine على طول sine. أما the integral
sorry. 12 sine 4 theta over 4 plus c.
Yes.
Over 4. Alt over 4 plus c.
Yes, صحيح. يبقى 12 over 4.
12 over 4 3. 3 sine 4 theta
plus
plus
C.
C.
X.
مستر احنا نعتبر النمبر اللي جوا الساين اور كوساين هو الاكسبوننت.
No, not exponent. The coefficient of theta or the coefficient of x, as I explained for you here in the derivative, كنا بنعمل multiplying by its derivative, صح? Multiplying by the derivative of 3x, which is 3. In the integral, we divide by this the coefficient. We divide by 4, or divide by 5, or divide by any number inside here.
Okay, thank you.
Well, because integration is the opposite طبعا فبنعمل divide يعني كنت انت بتعمل multiplying the
مستر ممكن بس ترجع لآخر سؤال لو سمحت؟
Yes, it's here. Yes.
Mr. Quick question.
Yeah.
Question 16. Why did we divide by 4?
Why we divided by 4?
Yes.
I gave an example here from the first term, how to differentiate or find the derivative of cosine 3x.
Yes, because
chain
it's
rule.
Chain rule يا مستر فبتكون
multiplying
معها
3.
by 3.
When you do the inverse operation, what's the inverse operation of multiplying by 3? Dividing by 3 here. That's question 15. And here dividing by 4. And so on.
تمام.
Yeah. So we can take it as a rule. أيوة.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Welcome. Next question. Okay, Mahdi. Yes, Mahdi. قال كده معانا in this question.
مستر بنطلع كمان انتجريت تبع الكوساين مثلا زي السؤال هذا صح؟ ولا بس نعمل ديفايد 5؟
لا بنطلع عكس.
Yes, يلا. يا شبابنا. We can write it as what? 7. لازم
7 negative
7 cosine
7 and the integral of cosine is sine 5x and divide by what? By 5 plus what? Plus c. Yeah, next question. 4 sine x over 3 dx. Yes, this all simple trig equations. Okay, in the next period, guys, we will start all ideas and all questions or hard questions يعني involving what sine and trig functions يعني. فدي سهلة عادي. بنطلع ال 4 outside and then the integral of sine x over 3 dx. So it's 4. The integral of sine is negative cosine the angle x over 3. Okay. Plus c. بس divide بكام هنا؟ Dividing by 3 or dividing by 1/3. Yes, dividing by 1/3. So it's 4 times 3. Dividing by third is the same as multiplying by 3. And we have negative. And then cosine the angle x over 3 plus c. It's clear? So now negative 12 cosine x over 3 plus c.
Mr.
Yes.
معلش بس اشرحها مرة تانية. I didn't understand it.
Okay, what we did here, Mr. Omar, the 4 is constant, easy here. The integral of sine x over 3 dx. The integral of sine, it's a rule. Integral of sine is what?
Negative cosine.
Negative cosine the angle عادي. Let's divide by the coefficient of x. What's the coefficient of x? It's 1/3 now. What's the coefficient of x? 1/3.
1/3.
You can write it as 1/3x. So dividing by 1/3. أنا عملت denominator of the numerator أو flip it directly multiply 4 by 3 gives 12 وكان في negative يطلع برا cosine x over 3 plus c.
Okay, Mr.
Welcome. Next question and this is the last page. Yeah, guys. بسم الله. ناخذ question 19. Who can answer, guys? عبد الرحمن الشهوان. Yes, عبد الرحمن. هنا for e لو في الفيرست term أن شباب d over dx of e to the power of x. So remember, guys, what's the derivative of e to the power of x? What is d over dx of e to the power of x?
So the same.
The same. And also here, because it's the same, so the integral of e to the power of x for
Is
x
e to the power of
is
x.
e to the power of x. هي دي رايحة جاية ملهاش علاقة بالكالكولس. ثابتة يعني. Right. So we have for the integral of e to the power of negative 7x dx. It is only the trick that we have negative 7 as an exponent for e, negative 7x. فأكيد لو أنت شغال the derivative of e to the power of negative 7x لما تاخد الديريفيتيف، أكيد هنا يا شباب لما تاخد الديريفيتيف تقول e to the power of negative 7x the same بس multiplying by the derivative of the exponent negative 7. Right? This is for the differentiation. For the integration هنا divide by negative 7. Again لأن احنا كنا في الديفرنشيشن بنعمل multiplying by negative 7 في التشين rule. So now we have to divide by negative 7 and put it the same, e to the power of negative 7x plus c. Okay? We should divide by negative 7. ليه؟ لأن كنا في differentiation كنا في التشين rule نقول times negative 7. But now in the integration نعمل divide negative 7. Is it clear?
مستني بالانتجريشن احنا كنا نعمل multiply negative 7 يعني.
In the derivative d over dx of
the differentiation sorry.
Yes, sure. Chain rule. The derivative of e to the power of negative 7x is e to the power of negative 7x the same. And then multiply by the inner function أو the exponent now.
تمام يا مستر تمام.
d over dx.
Okay.
Question 20.
Sir, can I do it عشان
يلا عبد الرحمن
شوية. Okay.
اتفضل.
Mr. here the power يعني إمكانك تقول x power negative 4 صح؟
Yes. 9 the integral of x to the power of negative 4.
لا x to the power negative 4.
لا
what؟
1 over 4x.
استنى ليه كده بس؟
It's not 1 over x to the power of 4. It's not like this. يعني هي it's
1 over
e
4
to the
x
power
yes.
of 1 over x to the power of 4.
اتلخبطت.
عادي. اوكي خلي بالك.
طيب so you divide يعني you divide it by 1 over 4. يعني إمكانك تحكي you are multiplying it by 4 يعني.
Yes, and what's the integral of e to the power of 1 over 4? Stay the same.
Yes, so it's
let's see
36. 36 e power 1 over 4x plus c.
Plus c. Yeah, excellent. Excellent يا مستر. تمام. فهد. يلا فهد. What's the answer of question 21? Yes. يلا. Green now. Yeah. The integral of negative 5 cosine pi x dx.
Negative 5 sine.
The integral of cosine pi x dx. طيب. The integral of cosine.
Negative sine.
لا. The integral of cosine is sine. The integral of sine هي اللي negative cosine.
The negative cosine صح.
So the
sine by x.
Over what?
Over pi.
Over pi. Right. So you got the idea now. The fact here, guys, or the rule, when you have sine or cosine ax of dx, its integral is equal to negative cosine ax over a plus c. Okay.
هو الاكسبوننت تبع الاكس.
اللي هو الكوفيشنت of x.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Any question, guys, till now? The last question with us today in this period.
Can I do it
here? No, you did 2 questions. مين اللي ما جاوب خالص؟ كلنا جاوبنا. في علي وائل تمام خلاص.
Try.
ها؟
Can I try?
يس عبد العزيز انت لسه داخل.
Yes. It will be negative 13 over 6.
يس خلينا ناخذ لك احمر يلا negative 13
over 6
e to the power of 6t يعني دايما الكونستنت leave it outside.
multiply 6.
يلا negative 13 What's the integral of e to the power of 60?
It will be e to the power 6 multiply 6.
e to the power of 60 stay the same, okay?
Yes, and then times 6 the derivative of the exponent.
لا مش times 6 بقى لأن times 6 in the derivative.
Divide 6 divide 6.
Now the integral divide by 6 of 1.
Yes, divide.
Plus c. Yeah, simple.
C. Yeah.
So it's negative 13 over 6 e to the power of 60 plus c. So now guys الآن I think that we mastered the first lesson. Now how to find the integral of what? The basics يعني الحاجات البسيطة اللي فيها direct questions. يعني this worksheet is only for direct questions. In the next period إن شاء الله أجيب لكم الأسئلة الخبيثة فيها hard questions أو فيها